The 5 fastest ways to become rich. Getting rich is pretty high up on most people's list of financial hopes and aspirations. After all, it will allow you to not only have more financial security but also have more options. And, of course, you would have the ability to spend on more of the things you want. The problem with the idea of getting rich is that it takes a lot of time and effort. Get-rich-quick schemes are almost always nothing but a way to prey on those who are struggling financially. Unless you are born into a wealthy family and a large inheritance is passed to you, you will likely have to become rich through a combination of hard work and financial diligence. In reality, there are arguably no secrets to becoming rich. Time-tested approaches are generally your best bet, and our experts confirm that. They outlined some of the best ways to become rich relatively quickly. 1. Avoid debt. Debt is not necessarily bad in all instances, but it is something to be avoided most of the time. For instance, student loans can be beneficial if the principal and interest rate are not excessive and they help you pursue a lucrative career. 2. Spend intentionally and minimize costs. If you want to become rich, it's important to minimize your costs and be more intentional with your spending. This is the second step because it should be one of the first things you do. Spending intentionally and minimizing your costs will require you to keep a budget. In doing so, you can keep track of exactly how much you spend and where you spend it. Experts recommend a checklist of how you will spend. Develop a prioritized checklist for how you're going to spend your paychecks when you receive them. This includes allocating money to debt reduction, savings, fun, emergencies, etc. 3. Invest as much as possible in a diversified portfolio. There are many different investment strategies, but most experts recommend putting most of your money in the stock market. Some recommend a smaller portion of real estate or even speculative investments. 4. Work on your career. There is no substitute for higher income. As they say, there is only so much you can cut in terms of expenses, but there is no limit to how much your income can increase, at least in theory. Ensure that as you advance in your career, business, main occupation, you always save more than you spend as you earn raises and increase your gross income. 5. Find extra work. The idea of a side hustle is nothing new, but if you have some extra time and you can pick up some extra work for a few hours a week, that can be a powerful way to increase your income. Finding a side hustle is sometimes easier said than done, but this can be extra money that you can continue to invest further. Immediately go try and find 2 to 3 side hustles which can boost your take-home income. Save as much of that as you can.